Okay, so it is a like a interface. Okay, so what is the meaning of the interface? It is like a connecting from the my system to other system. It might be SAP system or non-SAP system, whatever it may be. Okay, so we are passing our information from the our system to other system. Okay, so there are so many ways we can send the information from the one SAP system to other systems and non-SAP to SAP and SAP to SAP. Okay, so especially we are using majorly on EDI, electronic data interchange. That is the one concept which we are using, and one more which is like ALE, application link enabling. Okay, so there is like ALE is the one concept, and one is the EDI. Okay, so application link enable, and this was the electronic data interchange. Okay, and coming to the IDOC, okay, there was one concept like IDOC, intermediate document. So this is intermediate document. And application link enabling. This is application link enabling. Okay, and this is electronic data exchange. So interchange. Okay, so this is these three concepts. Okay, so what is the difference between these three? Is one is coming to uh, yearly. Okay, so yearly is the when there is a between the systems like SAP system, between the SAP system, like maybe one lower version to other higher version, or it may be SAP to SAP, whatever it may be, the same version, or it may be lower version to higher version, whatever it may be. It is between the two systems. We are using the application link enabling. That was the older version. Okay, and there was a EDI, electronic data interchange, that we can do what we can do here. If we can data transfer from the SAP system to non-SAP, which is like generally vendors they are using other systems and other non-SAP systems. When they are using this, we are using the EDA, and we are sending the information from the SAP to non-SAP system. Okay, so more this kind of the VDI is the EDA. We are using like it is converted data from IDOC to XML. Like so, IDOC is the intermediate document. What will be happen in IDOC? It is like a documentation. It is converted what the other system is can be readable. That means if SAP have the one conversion, maybe the other systems have the different systems, different languages are there. Okay, so EDA is nothing but like the data flows from the my system to other system. How the data which is storing and all, the IDOC will be it is taking. So exchange the business data with an external system. The IDOC will be will do. Okay, so IDOC what it will do? IDOC have the documentation that having the data, and EDA and ALE is the platforms which we are which we are using to data interchange and data exchange from the SAP to non-SAP, SAP to SAP system. Okay, so here when we're talking about EDA converts the data from IDOC into XML. Okay, or it may be equivalent to some other format. Okay, that then it sends the data to the partner system through internet, whatever it is, like they are using some other format they are using. Okay, so this is the it's like interfaces which we are generally using in the system. Okay, so what is the meaning of the IDOC? What you understand from here, IDOC?
It's converting the data.
Yeah, it contains the data.
Sorry.
Okay, it contains the data like IDOC segments and the basic segment, different segments are there. There it will be data, it is there. That will be converted. So what will be happen IDOC? It will give that information to other systems, external systems. It will give, it is passing from the my system to other systems. Okay, and application link enabling and EDA is the platforms. They are for the data exchange from here to there, how which process you are using and how you're explaining that is the like EDI and application link enabling. Okay, so when so there is a big topic, but I will just go with the simply the way how we can go. So before that, I just want to show you that in the system, what are the information. It is very important when we're talking about the IDOCs. Okay, so generally the transaction code is WE02. Okay, the transaction code is WE02, or we can see in the WE05 as well. Okay, so what will be happen here? If I go to WE02, okay, you can see the list of the IDOCs what it is generated. Okay, so I'm just executing that. I will check that any IDOCs which is generated. Okay, if you see that there is a IDOC which is generated, so this is the IDOC number. Okay, this IDOC number which is contains what information is there, control records, data records, okay, and the status record it is there. So that means basically we have the 3 records in the IDOC. Each IDOC have the 3 records. Okay, one is control record, and another one is data record, and third one is the status record. And control records have the information of what process you are doing and who is the partner and what is the port and all. That information it will be there. Okay, and coming to the data records, there is the segments will be there. Okay, parent segments and child segments. If you see that, this is the parent segment and this is the child segments. Okay, so here you can see that the data, okay, each and every segment have the, this is called segment. Each and every segment have the data will be there. Okay, so whatever it is, like if you see that this is the document number, document type. So this document type it is stored in this field name. So okay, so like the data what it is needed, all this information it is storing based on the segment what we defined. Okay, and coming to status, like if it is coming like successful and okay fail, if it is failed or something, what will be happen? That it will be show you that the messages like okay, there will be like different messages will be there, whether it is successful or failure, and if it is any failed, then it will be displayed that what it is the problem and what is the error message. Everything it will be displayed here like that. Okay. Okay, so like it will display the messages. So this is the IDOC. Okay, so coming to IDOC, so we majorly discussing on the IDOC. So when we talking about IDOC, there is IDOC type. Okay, generally we call it as a basic type. Okay, so basic type and IDOC type. So each and every process, okay, each and every process have the one IDOC type. So what is actually a IDOC type or basic types? Okay, basic types defines the structure of the IDOC. Okay, so that means okay, if you are planning to send the information of the purchase order, okay, then there will be a structure of the IDOC that contains what information it will be there. So each basic type describes the standard IDOC segment, which I shown right just now, the parent segments and child segments and format of the data fields and their sizes. Okay, you can see right that sizes and names and that also I just shown right. Okay, so you can see each and every data and those. Okay, all the fields that are necessary for the transmission, like from here to the other systems. Okay, what messages you are planning to send to the other system, that every information will be there in the segment that we are mapping into that mapped into this different segments. Okay, like one is for the condition tables, one is the price information, one is like okay, the address information, one is the vendor information, one is the material information, like okay. So the relationship of IDOC segments along with the mandatory and optional segments also it is like, so if it is something which is missing, then system will throw the error message like it is the data which is missing. Okay, so that is the basic type. Okay, so each and every um, IDOC have the basic type it is. Okay, if you can see that this is the basic type for the purchasing. Okay, like we have different basic types are there. Okay, again there is one more like IDOC extension here. So what do you mean by IDOC extension? So basically, when we are talking about the basics type, the basic type have the standard fields that is structured. That means this in this IDOC segment, what are the segments you are using and what are the fields you are using, that those are all it will be standard. But in case if I have some customized fields are there, okay, then what you can do? So you can extend to other type, like basis type, can extend to the other type like orders 05, 04 live. There you can add that what customization it is there that we can do. So that's called IDOCs extension. Okay, so basic type contains all the standard fields that are necessary for carrying out the business transaction. Okay, and in the IDOC extension, it is like which contains the custom IDOC segments that having that customization field. Clear? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the one information. Okay. So extension and basic type. Okay. Extension and basic type. And coming to the IDOC segment, whatever it is there, that IDOC segment contain the actual data which we are sending. Like we have the purchase order number, we have the currency number, what is the conversion it is there, what document type, what purchase order number, vendor number, all this information. Like each segment have the information. Okay. And again, parent and child segments, again, that will be again, okay. If it is parent, and again, some different segments will be, child segment will be converted. Okay. And coming to the whether it is inbound or outbound. Okay. So it is an inbound, outbound document. That means what is the meaning of the inbound and what is the meaning of the outbound? Okay. Which we are sending outside, that is the outbound. Okay, which we are receiving the IDOC, that is inbound. So IDOC sent outside the systems are terminology like it is like outbound in IDOCs, and those who are receiving to the our call inbound IDOCs. So there is a two types of the IDOCs we have. Okay, clear? Okay,
Yes, sir.
and you can see here. You can see the direction here. Okay, IDOC direction it is there. So IDOC direction, if it is 1, it is there, then it is a outbound. Okay, and if it is the 2, it is there, then it is a inbound. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now coming to this partner types, will tell you that whether you to whom you are sending, like there is a vendor, there is a customer, there is an employee, there are so many things are there, right? If it is logical system, other systems like it is, the partner type or role is used to identify the partners with the SAP system. That means to whom you are planning to send. If it is a KU, that is a customer. If it is a LI, it is a vendor. Okay, so we are talking about MM side, it is LI. Okay, if we were talking about the customer side, it is a KU. And if it is a logical system, that means the other system, okay, it is not vendor, it is not customer, it is like a other system which we are planning to SAP system to SAP system or a system, then that is a LS. Logical system is LS. Okay, clear? You can see here logical system. So from SAP system it's going, right? This is the logical system LS. Okay, IDS server to other system it is going. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions here?
Sir, backside page, there are many type of documents there.
Sorry?
Back page. If you come back. Not here. Sir, here this different type of documents for a PR, one PR or what's the for it is one PO or many?
You are talking about IDOC segment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
Data records.
No, it is one PO. It is only one PO. It may be having that header information, payment terms information, price information, item information, delivery address information, delivery date information. So like each and every segment, it is defined like that. Somewhere it is private. Okay, each and segment it is like, okay, clear? Now Coming to one more, which is like a message type. Okay, so order sitting message types. Okay, so this is like a message type. Okay, form of the message. So each of which represent the document in SAP. So it's like a these documents like orders or shipments or confirmations, advance shipping notification, goods received, or invoices. So message types is associated with the basic IDOC type. That means this is the orders is the main, and in the orders again orders 01, 02, 03, 04, 05 like that it will be there. Okay, basically you can based on this by looking into the message type you can see that whether you are planning to do order or you're planning to do shipment confirmation, you are planning to do advanced shipping notification, goods receipt, like you can do. Okay, it's kind of the data or document that is exchanged to with partner. Okay, so this is a message type also. It is a one of the type information. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Sir, in message type, apart from orders, any other word?
We have so many things are there, right? We have some shipment confirmation is there, advanced shipping notification is there, goods receipt is there, invoice is there. So many message types are there. You can see here. You can search in the messages. So many which is there. Okay. So even order change will be there. Okay. So many things it will be there. Depends again. Okay.
Sir, yeah, that is standard one, sir. Any test you can give any test there.
So here Apache order change, Apache order.
Okay.
Okay, like you can have. Okay.
Sir.
You can use customize also if you want to. You can create your own style of that. Okay. Again, you must be aware about that where you need to be connect all this information. You must be okay. Clear?
Sir.
Okay. So then, if you can see here, the port. What is the port here? So if it is the who receiving this data, so you must be if you are using some integration server like PIX integrations, or it may be the other systems like the IDOC port contains the information about the way the data is sent between the source data to source system to our target system. That means how it is going from SAP system to non-SAP system, or if it is going to SAP system, there will be some middlewares are there, right? So the port it will be like so which system, which how you are planning to. So the ports will be created by a base system. Okay, so they will be providing this information, ports and all. Okay, if it is a PI related, then PI team will provide these ports, and base system will create. Okay, so for port type internet, okay, so port will be containing IP address and other address of the target system. So in the if it is a PA system, okay, so it is like a middleware system. Like okay, we have in the SAP PI PO is there. Okay, so like we have different interface systems are there. So there, what they will do, they will be connecting. From there, it is going to the target systems. Okay, so for port file, if it is a file, suppose if it is a port type is file, what will be happened? It will be calling the data from the file. Okay, data directory file. So in the standard, what we'll do, maybe the team they will maintain the data on the AL level. Okay, so this is the directory, SAP directory. So every there is a part, and there is a part containing that the data will be stored. Okay, like they will be storing the data. Okay, so if it is a for port type is file, directory or file name information is maintained. Okay, so again TRFC port contains information that is destination and everything that will be different again for AL and all. Okay, so just understand for that what it is required. Okay, so don't go in the deeply. So you are in the initial stage. So now for each and every process like IDOC or maybe ALE, EDI, whatever it may be. So the first thing is partner profile is very important. Okay, partner profile you need to create. So the partner profile where you will create W20. Okay, so this partner profile contains the information of the. So what we discussed now, partner type, which is like we have vendor is the partner type, or it may be customer is a partner type, or logical system is a partner type. So we are just creating this information and we are providing that what kind of inbound and process and outbound process and what process codes, everything it will be designed in the partner profile. So if you see that in the W02, if you can see that the control data, if you can see that there is a part partner will be created, partner number will be created. Okay, so this partner number they will be creating and they will be adding the what code they want to be used, what basic type, message types, and process code and everything they will be assigned there. So let's go to W02, WE20. That is the partner profile. Okay, so you can see here there is a different partner profiles, partner types are there. You can see here LI is for vendor and LS for the logical systems and KU for the customer and business partners. Like there is a different systems are there. Coming to the LI partner, okay, partner type is LI. You need to maintain your vendor. Okay, if you created your own customized vendor, you need to be created your own customized vendor. Okay, and you must be maintain that type, agent, partner roles, everything you need to be maintained. So I'll go something like okay, I'll show you. Suppose this is the one vendor code which I need, which it is created the partner profile. Okay, if you can see that here with this partner profile, we can use the different process like orders, order change, and goods receipt and deliveries, inbound delivery. Those are we can use. So you can see that these are all outbound. These are all outbound parameters. You can see that these are going outside. Okay, these are all going. If you maintain inbound, that means you are getting from the outside, and it is storing into our system. That is a inbound. Okay, so if it is inbound, then you must be maintained here, the part message type, and you must. If it is outbound, then you must be maintained here. Okay, so you must be aware about that when you creating that. Okay, which process you are planning to do. That is very important. Okay. Now I'm just planning to do for the purchase order or some purchase order. So what I can go, I just maintain this and I just go inside that. Okay, for this message type, what is the receiving port? That means the system, how it is integration, the server which is processing the data. Okay, okay. So here you can you can maybe in the outbound what we having if it is invoice billing it's going outside then you can maintain billing related outbound. If it is inbound you are getting an invoice from the vendor then you can maintain a inbound related message types. Okay, those everything you can maintain. Okay, so here you must be maintain the receiver porter and sender porter as well. Okay, so when you're maintaining that outbound, okay, so what where exactly this information is going, and you can see that transfer the IDOC immediately and collect the IDOCs. That means you want to be do when it is created IDOC immediately it will be go outside, or you want to be collected today 100 IDOCs are created, 100 IDOCs you want to be do. Okay, 100 IDOCs you want to collect at a time and you want to be processed one time. So that is again it is needed here. You can see that transfer immediately. And so the basic IDOC types, if it is any extension either you can assign here. Okay, so all this information you need to be maintained at the outbound options. Okay, clear? Then I'll be go to message control. Here you can see that there is a process code. Okay, so for each process, there is a each and every process, there is a one process code, it is there, standard process code there, or you can create your own customized process code also. Okay, so this contains what will be having application. That means you are planning for the what application like purchase order, goods receipt, invoice, like okay, EF is a purchase order, right? You already aware about this one, correct? Correct or wrong? You already aware, right? You might be you have when you processing MEF, you can see this MEF EF is a purchase order, EI is a schedule agreement. Like you have the different options are there, right? Okay. And coming to message type, these message types we are defining, right? At the time of when you creating the message determination, if you see the output determination, you are assigning that which medium type and what is the our output type and all. You are assigning you are creating that. That you can assign. So which output type you need to be assigned here. Then this is the message code, process code. Okay, so this process code is linked here. Okay, so this process code, what will be happen? Okay, you can see that this process code is assigned that one functional module, that is IDOC underscore output underscore orders. That means when I'm assigned the ML 10, the system is sending the order information to outside. Clear? Is that clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, so you can see this is the process code and the order and the function module which is connected. This is the standard one. Okay, if you have created any customized function module, then you can create your own processing code and you can assign the again function module. So that technical consultant can do. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, generally having a BP partner, so there is an interlink between this partner and that normal BP partner.
Yeah, it will be there already.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
you can if you create it for BP, it's fine. Okay.
Okay. That BP where partner number, this is the BP partner number. So partner number is the same number.
Same number.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so now there will be a change message indicators and those it will be like whether the IDOC is sent to as a notification to change. Okay, so for example, purchase order change messages are sent to vendor using the EDI. So in that case, it might be have the 850 standard EDI conversion it is there. So those it will be 860, 850 like. So whether those it should be work or not work, it will be based on the checkbox it is like. Okay. So when there is a purchase order changes, it will be like clear. So you can maintain like if you have a separate message type for that, and if you want to be maintain that, or you can maintain the same for. So when there is a pivot change, it is there. Clear. So any questions here? Any questions here? Okay, so if you maintain any inbound related, okay, if you maintain any inbound related, then you can see for that those as well. Okay, what in inbound, what will be having the process code, what it is maintained. If it is delivery advice, then the process code is related delivery advice, it will be assigned. Okay, so those it will be, it's for the optional for the inbound delivery. Okay, so you can see here, you can insert and you can create process code, what process code and what is the message type you want to be used, everything you can do that. Clear. So what for a generally inbound, what process will get, like what information we'll get invoices, right? We'll get invoices, right? When the
Purchase
invoices
orders.
will get, yeah, so confirmations will get,
Mhm.
right? Purchase order confirmation, those will be maintained in the inbound parameter. Clear. So this is the partner profile. So this is a very important partner profile. Okay. So there where you are mentioning and all this information, it is very important. Clear?
Sir, being MM consultant here, what's the role here, sir?
You when you creating the vendor, you must be create your partner type LI, and you are creating the all the information. You must be check that what receiving port and okay, what basic type you are using, what information you are sending, and you must be assigned the process code. Okay, and any telephone number and country and those information if you want to be, we can also maintain the contact details of the telephone. Okay, the contact details of the agent who is like. Clear? And
Yes, sir.
you can also maintain the EDI standards, which is like 850, 860, okay, which will be for the sending the information from the IDOC type and message types. Okay, clear?
Sir, one more thing. You said that for purchase order EF, ME8F T code, you get it.
ME9F, ME9F.
ME9F. Yes, sir. What is?
If you go to ME9F, you can see application here. You can see here there are so many inbound purchase RFQ, purchase orders, and purchase schedule agreement. Like you have different. This is the application which actional document, and all. Okay.
Ah, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now what I will do, I'll just try to create that one vendor. Okay. New vendor I will create. Let's try, and I will create with. I'll create one vendor. So I'll just copying from the existing one. Because I don't want to waste much time. Okay, I'll just assign. Okay, I'm just assigning that ZDVND underscore EDA. Okay, testing purpose. Okay, I'm just creating that. Okay, I'll just put the same thing like vendor, uh, vendor sent to vendor sent. Okay, vendor. I'll just mention that vendor. I'll just put like EDA under the information. What it is required, all the information I'm just maintaining. Okay, and there is nothing to change here. Okay, I just say I just created my own vendor. So when you creating the vendor, what you need to do, you must be if you want to be use EDI for this vendor, you want to be send the information. What you need to do, you need to be maintain the a partner profile. The first thing is partner profile. So W20, you must be go there, and you go to LI. Okay, and you can see that here my might be I don't have the my vendor here because this is first time I created, so I don't have that my vendor. So what is my vendor number here? This is the gender ZVAND, and so if you can see that there is no vendor. So what you can do, you can create your own partner type, or you can take copying of the existing one and okay, just what you want to be copy and what details it is, you can maintain that. So even if you maintain manually also there is no problem. If you maintain generally also there is no problem. Okay. So after you maintain, you just save, then you can see, okay, here one is for the orders, one is order change, and okay, there's a different message types are there here. You can see that what message types it is assigned. Okay, you can also create, you can go in the configuration and you can check that what order types it is like, what ad hoc types it message types, and what message types it is like, you can see here. Okay, you can see message types here. Okay, so now we are check validating orders, right? So I'm just going select this one. I'm going to in details. Okay, so here this is the 800 client, right? So 800 client and the port and the receiving port also it's like for testing purpose here they are assigned this receiving porter both, but in the standard SAP, what receiving port they are using that you can use maybe XI PIXI integration system. What their receiving port it is there, they can use that. Okay, and you can use basic type and you can see the extension. Okay, so for this what you can go to, there is some transaction cost will be, so here it is a development segments you have, you can see here. Okay, and then you can see the IDOC types, basic types, which is like, okay, here if you see that this is a basic type, right? So in this basic type I'm just entering here and you can see display what are the segments it is there, each and everything. So header information, general data, organization information, what tax information, condition information, partner information, reference data information, there you can see here. And if you want to be created any extension, okay, if it is anything which is there, okay, you can see that. Okay, so it is not created anything. Okay, so if anything which is there, you can maybe if they are creating with jet store, like if they are creating, then they can use like. So I don't think they are not creating anything. So in that case, they can create it here itself. They can create W30. Okay, clear? Clear? Any questions here? Okay, so you can see process codes here and EDIC, and these are the how it is triggering and outbound in completion conversions and all. The status related. Okay, now this is the basic type. Now we go to message control, and here you must be assigned from our end. So the application is must ensure and which message type. Suppose this is not my message type. Suppose I need you, I don't have. Suppose I have that ZNB1. Something I created my own message type. Okay, so this message type you can assign, and you can use for the process code. I mean 10. Okay, then and you can see other information what you need, and we can enter those information and we can see. Okay, now the partner profiles was created for the outbound. This is outbound, which is a main. I'm sending information from my side to outside. Okay, so I said I created this one. Now what I will do, I'll just create the my PO. Sorry, ME21N. Okay, and I'll be using same vendor. And what's the vendor name? The vendor name is JEDVEN underscore EDA. JEDVEN underscore EDA. Then you can see purchase organization and other information. Okay, then you can enter other information what it is required here. It is okay. So now here how it is connected, this purchase order information general how it will go. We generally taking the output printouts and sending the taking PDF conversion, or maybe I'm just taking a printout and sending the information to vendor. But in this case, I'm using the EDI. So what will be happening in EDI conversion? The system is sending the information through IDOC. That IDOC having the segment, that segment having the information, that information is going to PIXI. From there, it is going to vendor their system information. Okay, so for that, what I need to do, if you have the output automatic account determination condition records, if you maintain that, it will come automatically. If you not maintain, then you need to be maintain your. Okay, so this is the ZNB1 which I assigned in the W20. If you see that in the W20, I just assigned the my message type is the ZNB1. Okay, for one of them, and EDA is the my conversion, which is like an ownership system which I'm sending, and the partner is the vendor. Okay, enter. Okay,
Here in ED, 1 second, sir. In medium, just click the label. How many types are there? EDI and
we have so many things. Fax is there, telex is there,
okay.
printout it is there, all it is there. Special functions are there. So many things are there. It depends again. Okay, so you're trying sending the mails through mail. You're sending mail automatically workflows. So like different it is there. Okay, again. Okay, so here we are using for EDA. And you can see that further information you can put like immediately. Okay, once it is saved and PO'd, once it is done, release and everything, it should be processed immediately. So I'm just saving. Okay, then what will be happen? It should be create the IDOC immediately. It should be send the information. But in this case, the release strategy it is still it is there. So you must be release the first PO, then only you can send the information. So I will go to first release the PO. Okay, so I'm just releasing the levels and saving. Then you can go to now it won't be work printout because I'm not going hard copy or I'm not sending any PDF format. Okay, so I'm just going the IDOC format. So now it's coming green color, which is like EDS sign. Then I can see the process log. So here you can see the IDOC number. This is the IDOC number, which is I forwarded from sent to SAP system. Okay. So now you can take this is IDOC number and copy this IDOC number. Then you go to WE05 or WJE02, whatever it may be. You can enter the IDOC number and execute. Then it will display that what is my vendor information. Okay, so this is my vendor, right? JEDVEN underscore EDI, and this is the PO, right? My purchase order number. You can see here all this information is there. Okay, so all this information PO number and vendor number it is there here. Okay, and the euro currency and USD currency you can see here. This is the USD, and if you conversion it is the delivery you can see USD conversion and all. Okay, and if it is maintained invoice vendor in the different currency or company in the different currency, that will be different. Okay, then again the ZB01 is the terms and conditions in terms. Okay, all this information it will be there in the each and every segment. Okay, So there you can see that the status, which is like 03 and 53, like different status we have. Okay. So did you got the point of what we are using the EDI here, IDOCs? Do you understand or still you have the question?
I understand, sir. Sir, without output management, there is no IDOC cannot be generated, sir. IDOC.
We can do it. We can run the programs and we can generate. See, there are different processes out there, different things are there. Okay. If I'm using the material master, if I need to send the information, material master information. Okay. So for that again, it will be different transaction code will be there. Okay.
Okay, sir. One son, my sons, I'm asking metal master information. Who we need to send, sir, in the project generally?
Third party system, maybe global.
Okay.
If suppose there is a one example I will give you. If the hybrid is there, hybrid is the one of the platform. There is a cloud platform. They are presenting that stock present. If suppose it is a retail industry, what will happen? Hybrid it will be like online stores and it will be like garments and those. So if they are using hybrid is the platform. Okay, so now what will be happen from here SAP to hybrid system? Okay, the data needs to be flow send. Okay, the data needs to be sent. So what information generally we are sending when there is a new material it is created, that material will be sending to the hybrid. Or when there is a stock which is uploaded, we are received GR, then the stock will be displayed in the hybrid because hybrid is the online platform. Okay, so what will be happen on online platform like Amazon or it may be Flipkart, like it is online platform. So every time the inventory when it is goes up and go down, it is whenever it goes okay. Whenever there is a stock up and downs are there, you must be updated in the hybrid because they need to be they need to be present into customer, right? Immediately they have to be updated. So when they are sending this like this one, they what they will do, they will using the middleware. So middleware system will be there. Okay, it may be third party system that will be middleware. Okay, so those middlewares what they will do, they will once I send the information, this SAP information it will be checking in the middleware and they are modifying that to how I can send information to hybrids to understanding. Okay, so these middleware systems are the mediators. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, very clear, sir.
Okay, so everywhere there will be a one middleware system will be there. Okay. Okay, so this is what it like low level and high level upgrades. It's some data is flowing from the SAP to hybrid. Again, hybrid to SAP also will get. Why hybrid to SAP again? Why it is required? Why SAP?
Don't know.
Customers, no customer orders.
Yes.
So again, the customer orders when the hybrid is the online platform. So Flipkart they're getting customer orders. They will send this information to SAP. SAP will prepare the delivery and sending to the customers. Right? So this is like upstream and downstream. Upstream and downstream. Upstream is like a top level hybrids will be there. Then the data will be flowing to downstream. Like from a hybrid to SAP system, it is data is flowing. Okay.
Awesome.
So like we have so many things are there. We have like if it is a SAP core is there, SAP core is there. Okay, and SAP IS retail is there. Okay, so from SAP IS retail to SAP core continuously the data will be flow, and from SAP core to other system it will be data will be flow. So SAP core is the one of the uh, retail platform. It is also SAP. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So here one thing you need to be understand here, the status records are very important. Okay, when the outbounds and inbounds, there will be a different status codes are there. Okay, if it is inbound, what are the codes will get? Okay, it will be like 51, 63. Okay, so and there will be like 60 and 69. So all it will be like it is an inbound status, and if it is outbound status, what will be it is like just now we sent, right? Outbound status, what we getting? 03, right? So it is like 03, 02, 04, 05, 25, 29, 36, like it will get. Okay. So again, different programs they are using, and they are defining different programs. Okay. So you can go in the SC38 and you can see inbound IDOCs and outbound IDOCs also. If there is a program, will be there RBT AAP. Okay. So, okay, this was a problem, right? Last time we just seen that. Okay, it's going dump. Okay, so there will be some standard programs are there. So there you can see. Okay, if suppose there is IDOC failed. Okay, if it is IDOC failed, you want to be processed that. Okay, maybe you want to be processed manually that IDOC. Okay, so sometimes what will be happen suddenly there is some message getting that okay, this vendor didn't maintain the some payment terms is mandatory, so it is just stuck, it is not processed. Okay, so that because that information is very important, so in that case what you can do, you can go to BD87. Okay, there you can select the IDOC number and you can process it. Okay, so I will show you. This is the IDOC number, right? I'll just show you IDOC number here. Okay, so you can, here you can see that the IDOC number and what is the status here. So here you can if you want to reprocess and process manually, if it is error message, if it is a status is 03 and you want to be changed, you want to be processed this and you corrected some data, the PO which is required, and then you process that. Okay, so this is the one thing you can do, and there will be a one more transaction code which is like W19. Here also you can do. This is where generally doing for the testing. When you want to be copied a new IDOC and create that and reprocess that is again you can do the data. So we generally using BD87 in the real time and WE19 for the testing. To create a manually create and copy data. Okay. So receiving IDOCs, inbound IDOCs 50, the IDOC received successful in the systems. Okay. And if it is 64, then IDOC is ready to process in the processing job. Like in the background job, it is something it is there that it will come. Clear? So any questions here?
No, sir, no.
Okay, in the outbound, what will be happen? 03. 03 means IDOC data is passed to port. That means the external port, whatever it is there, that data we already sent from the outside. So we just need to check the status. If in the real time, what will be happen? They will tell you that I didn't receive. Then I'll just check the status of the IDOC. Okay, this is processed. Can you please check in the PS system whether it is processed or not system? What middleware they are using? So you need to check from there. Okay, so whether IDOC is generated successfully, then it is 01. If it is sent to the port, that is 03. Okay, so like if it is something error we are getting, then there are so many other errors will get. It will be give that error message and all, what messages and everything. Okay, so you must be cross check that when IDOC is processed, whether it is processed or not processed, that is very important. Okay, so this is the way EDI will do. Any questions here? Any questions here? Just stopping the recording.